to pass a resolution to declare this Estonian national who is residing at Barangay Cantile of Dumaguete as persona non grata.
That Sim Rusipo, also known as pro-life traveler or Sim, an Estonian national presently staying in Dumaguete City, be and is hereby declared.
Hello and welcome back to Asia Now for the special report. This is the latest on pro-life traveler. I'll give you guys my thoughts after. Let's see what happened today.
Thank you very much for the recognition, Mr. Chair. Happy New Year to you, Mr. Chair, and the members of the City Council and to everyone in this August chamber. Last January 10, Mr. Chair, I've seen it in the news that the PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group of the province of Negros Oriental has conducted a seizure operation of any possible pieces of evidence that could support the several complaints against this Estonian national who's residing at Barangay Cantile, Mr. Chair. And then since August last year, I've personally received personal sentiments from women in Dumaguete. And then up until last month, Mr. Chair, na nikalitrag kakita nila ilang nawong sa YouTube, nag-upload ang mga video, nag-hikap-hikap sila aning Estonian national without their consent. And then there's even one video that I've seen uploaded by this Estonian national on YouTube calling our men in the public market as monkeys, no? And then labeling our single moms in Dumaguete as being banged by Filipinos. So grabe gyud kabastos. He was even walking around with 5 to 6-year-old kids. Gipasulay niya og pa-vape. No? So ni-vape ra pud ang mga bata. Imagine 5 to 6 years old na mga bata. Ni gamit ra pud sa vape iyang gipasulay. So yes, that's exactly my point, Mr. Chair, and I agree with Councilor Antonio Remolyo that it is right for us, no, to not have a space for persons like this in the city of Dumaguete, and that we declare him as persona non grata, and then we furnish a copy to the Estonian embassy here in the Philippines and the concerned national government agencies. Grabe gyud kay kabastos. Women na nanglabara sa kilid-kilid, wala nakasulot og who are not wearing their bras, iya pong givideo, and then he even said na it's so hard for me not to look at it, and then na-upload sa YouTube, sa social media platforms. We do have an existing ordinance, Mr. Chair, on safe spaces in Dumaguete, or the Bawal Bastos ordinance in our city, and the things that he does, kining iyang mga actions, are all blatant violations of our existing laws and policies in the Philippines. So I hope, Mr. Chair, that with the indulgence of my colleagues in the City Council, I will get your support to pass a resolution to declare this Estonian national who is residing at Barangay Cantile of Dumaguete as persona non grata. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Macion. Please manifest that during the unassigned business or other matters.
May I request the Secretariat to please read the resolution?
A resolution declaring C.M. Rosipo, also known online as pro-life traveler or CM, an Estonian national presently staying in Barangay Cantile, Dumaguete City as persona non grata, and directing that copies hereof be furnished to the National Bureau of Investigation or NBI, the Philippine National Police or PNP, and the Embassy of the Republic of Estonia in the Philippines. Whereas the city of Dumaguete has long been recognized as a community that upholds hospitality, mutual respect, cultural sensitivity, and the protection of human dignity, particularly in its dealings with foreign tourists, expatriates, and visitors. Whereas CM Rosipo, an Estonian national known online as pro-life traveler or CM, has been publicly identified as presently staying in Dumaguete City with an online represented age of 34 years. Whereas several complaints have reportedly been filed against the said foreign national before national government agencies involving allegations of harassment, deception, exploitation, and other acts detrimental to individuals and public interest. whereas multiple individuals have come forward alleging that they were harassed, deceived, and exploited in audiovisual content produced and disseminated by the respondent, which content appeared to be created primarily for online publication and monetization without their fully informed consent. Whereas the respondent's social media platforms reportedly contain numerous videos that demean and disparage Filipinos, including Filipino men, transgender persons, and single mothers, thereby promoting harmful stereotypes and degrading representations. Whereas in a video recorded at the Painitan area of the Dumaguete public market, the respondent was seen mocking Filipino men and referring to them as monkeys, including mimicking such behavior on camera, acts which are racist, offensive, and violative of the dignity of the Filipino people. Whereas it was further observed that the respondents' online platforms with approximately 96,000 followers include content portraying Filipinas in humiliating or pandering contexts, instances of inappropriate physical contact with women, and content involving minors raising grave moral, ethical, and legal concerns. Whereas on January 10, 2026, personnel of the PNP Anti-Cybercrime Group, Negros Oriental, conducted a search, seizure, and examination of computer data at the residence of a foreign national located in Barangay Candili, Dumaguete City, pursuant to a lawfully issued court search warrant. Whereas the said law enforcement operation arose from a complaint filed by a woman against the respondent for an alleged violation of Republic Act number 9995, otherwise known as the Anti-Photo and Video Voyeurism Act. Whereas, while the respondent has publicly denied the allegations, their foregoing acts, complaints, and publicly available content have caused public outrage, fear, and serious concern, and have adversely affected the sense of safety, dignity, and reputation of the city of Dumaguete and its people. Whereas the Sangguniang Panglungsod, in the exercise of its legislative and moral authority, may declare a persona non grata when such person's presence or conduct is deemed prejudicial to public interest, public morals, community values, and the general welfare without prejudice to the outcome of any pending judicial or administrative proceedings. Now, therefore, be it resolved, as it is hereby resolved by the Sangguniang Panglungsod of Dumaguete City in session duly assembled, that Sim Rusipo, also known as Pro-Life Traveler or Sim, an Estonian national presently staying in Dumaguete City, be and is hereby declared persona non grata within the territorial jurisdiction of Dumaguete City. The city government of Dumaguete hereby expresses its strong condemnation of acts that demean, exploit, harass, or misrepresent Filipinos, women, vulnerable sectors, and minors, particularly when such acts are committed for online content creation or monetization. Certified true copies of this resolution be furnished to the National Bureau of Investigation, the Philippine National Police, and the Embassy of the Republic of Estonia in the Philippines for their information and any action deemed appropriate under existing laws and regulations. This declaration of persona non grata is issued without prejudice to the filing, prosecution, or resolution of any criminal, civil, or administrative cases against the respondent under Philippine laws.
Yes, Councilor Macion.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Also, Councilor Remolio suggested that the Bureau of Immigration and the Department of Foreign Affairs will also furnish a copy of this. Yes, and Councilor Remolio is also a co-author of this resolution. Councilor Tan, Councilor Verduba.
Secretary, take note.
Mass motion.
Mass motion.
Mr. Chair. I'd also like to thank Mr. Chair, one of the victims, for helping me craft this resolution, Mr. Chair. She was really passionate on pushing me to pass this resolution, and some of the other victims are also watching us on live now on our Facebook Live. As much as they wanted to be here, but I advised them not to come, for them not to reveal their identities, Mr. Chair. So I'd just like to reiterate this, Mr. Chair, that not a single person, whether you're a man or a woman or anyone across the gender spectrum in Dumaguete, deserves to be disrespected, humiliated, or dehumanized. And to anyone who dares to do this, Mr. Chair, to violate our laws in the Philippines or trample on human dignity, take this as a warning. We will hold you accountable and you will surely face our courts, Mr. Chair. And this declaration serves as our collective manifestation, condemnation to these acts, Mr. Chair, and that hopefully justice will be served and, of course, will hold these violators accountable, Mr. Chair. So thank you very much for my colleagues in the City Council for your support of this resolution.
Councilor Remolio, then Isminya.
Damn, so it's official. He's been labeled persona non grata in Dumaguete. I assume for the rest of the Philippines too, especially if they're going to forward the resolution to Bureau of Immigration, Foreign Affairs Department. Now, I'm not a lawyer, of course, but it does not look good for him. Looks like his days in the Philippines are over as, no clue what's going to happen next, but it's official now. Looks like it's going to go ahead through the legal system if they're going to keep him in custody or whatnot. It's ridiculous. To be fair, I had no idea. I only saw the beginning, right? I thought that was it, but I guess they resolved this the same day. So insane. What's going on, bro? You got to be careful out there. Like, I don't know what he did regarding the children and all that. That's not about that. But if you deem persona non grata, because if you're just out there disrespecting people, they could simply use that to kick you out. So the point is, this is a learning lesson for all of us, expats, foreigners, travelers, tourists. Please be respectful. You're here as a tourist. That's what you're here for. On your visa, it says tourist, right? You're not here to live and feel like you can do whatever you want. Yeah, I'm the same way. I get annoyed with stuff. I mean, I'm not perfect. I get angry, but you still can't be doing that stuff that's against Filipino people. It's funny because, not really funny, but I think it's interesting where they really focused on the fact that he was disrespectful towards Filipino men, trans, and all that. So I think it's alarming that they can do that on a basic, like, just human level, not a vlogger, not what he did put on video. Like I said, I don't think it's going to get to that level where they have to go through his devices and, like, it's just, if they don't want you here, they simply kick you out. There's a lot of laws in the Philippines protecting its people. That's just the way it is. Whether you agree with it or not agree with it, it just doesn't matter. And in the Philippines, if somebody files a case against you, they have solid evidence that falls under those categories, you might be in deep trouble. Leave your thoughts down below. Let me know anything. This is, once again, this is not a witch hunt. For the past 2 videos, I've only been after the law, exactly. I held off for a year about this dude because it was just my personal opinion at the point. But when it became national news, that's when I start talking about it. And hopefully, we can all learn from this. Now I'm rambling. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a regular scheduled content. Bye!